Yeah, I accepted the trade before the game, Derek. You got Robbie Anderson and John Ross.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers.
The
Panther kicker Zane Gonzalez has us ready to go, and we are underway here from Bank of America Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
He's for sure running the ball.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
I can't wait to see J-headed speed beasts, Quez, Ross, Anderson, and AJ for my possession catcher. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have a good squad. I mean, I just, with John and Robbie was getting up there in age for me, and I was worried that he might start losing a step. And with John, I just didn't have enough time to develop him. I just got a bunch of rookie wide receivers, not even because I wanted them. I didn't even want them. The game just drafted them for me, and that are like 95+ speed. I have 3 of them. One Stardev, he's like 95 speed. One's 97 speed and 5'8". And another one's 95 speed.
Losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
So yeah, I didn't really need him. There's no room in this team for him, so I'm just happy I could have moved him somewhere that, you know, they'll be used.
First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Mon looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Cool. Not should work now.
No, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Now Mon. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I'm going to try this.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mond out of the shotgun. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. Mon now off of play action. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
I think he's probably passing here. I'm going to play it off of my defenders. I'm just going to go flying in here. I'm going to use it if he's playing action. The snap. No. He might be actually running the ball. This guy's...
Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
I get it. That's good.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
I like this defense here. Inside shade here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's right to my face.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
That is not the
throw.
throw.
Going to get the football here at their own
I know what you saw, man. You saw him get open there, but that is not the throw.
Ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
All right, we got a dangerous squad here. Let's start the run out with the rookie.
This is happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Change
to the 43, second down.
Change on the team, more like.
Give credit to the
He's
defense
a fast
for
motherfucker, dude. 95 speed.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
Okay.
No place for him to go. A nice job there.
Look at that speed, man.
Game.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Get this all the way down to the Vikings 27-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set.
He's tiny, but he moves like the wind.
And they
We're
love
gonna try
to run
running the
against
ball
that
again,
because now you typically get a bigger blocker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because those
He's a
DBs
demon.
with the interception, they're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all.
What a
I
god.
still remember being in school and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And he's got a touchdown, Panthers.
They're away offensively here.
Jacob Harris,
and engage 8
a
on the
9-yard
play.
touchdown grab. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season
A
opener.
chain in the first play.
Able to
It looks
tack
like
on the
monster.
PAT.
Just the first
And
drive,
it's now a
60
7-0
rushing
game.
yards on, what, 4 carries?
Now after the
like an
touchdown,
absolute
here's
beast. I can't wait
Gonzalez on to kick
use
it
him
away.
more. The Saints are supposed to come
And
get
that one will
Swift
bounce out of the
first.
back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Who is this? Urban Church.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
This is intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Ooh, we got them dogs out there this year, man.
Scoreless to 13-0 in a
Hungry
hurry.
dogs
First their
run fast,
offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Fall for touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Look at Jeremy again out there.
Hippocratic oath, first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mond. That is caught by Thielen.
Thielen caught that
and they
on
get
Henderson.
him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Mond. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
That's just a
And
really
he'll
bad
take it
throw.
across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh my God, this guy.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 39.
He is a special player.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On 3rd and 1,
player. There's the other rookie. There's the other rookie, Flanagan. Little tiny man. Tiny man Flanagan.
A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able.
What?
They pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
I didn't even mean. I didn't even realize I fucking picked that.
But he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason.
Swear to God,
what I mean by that is
11,
understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They go play action here. Mon, he'll buy some time right. And he'll be up at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yep.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Where to go, man?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mon going to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Here's Mon. They're going for it. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Touchdown. Justyn Jefferson, 39 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Room here to run, and I think the ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
It's just upsetting.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon. Flush to his right. And he's got his big tight end
this
here.
Fucking loose guy.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Mon. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On second down, Cook.
Oh my, nice.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. From the gun, here's Mon. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are back within a score. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mon throwing for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
All right, man.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Blazing game, get up there,
taken from about the 12. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
I've fumbled twice. That's crazy.
This time, the extra point
back to
up
back.
and
I didn't even
good.
get to play
And
that
we got
time.
A tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Not giving up on my boy, dude. My boy A-Chain. He's going to come out here and run the ball. I got Madden.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 70 yards. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Deadeye for that range or that exact
This one fielded at the 5.
And it doesn't do shit. That's wild, dude.
Solid return.
I have high deadeye.
Position. They'll start at the 32.
Whatever it is.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Mon now with a blitz coming. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Corral to throw on 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck. I threw the wrong
and that
person.
one drops down.
Trying to go to the flat route there.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Corral looking to pass. 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's more. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards.
Shane, you want this? Go get it, buddy.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Okay, let's try this.
A great play there. With his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Corral throwing for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And they will finally eventually get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mon. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have come back to make it a 2-point game. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now Corral to throw it. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Paris Campbell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A final shot before the half for Corral. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, But I think they told him, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Off play action. Here's Corral. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On first down, here's Mon. They'll roll him out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justyn Jefferson. A great effort there, with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action here, Corral. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or other.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Left side, Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
On 4th down, Mon. And now here is another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They find some open field here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. Here's Corral on 1st down. Flushed out right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to...
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now after the sack, you got Corral and the Panthers here staring at a tough play, 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Fourth down. Here's Corral. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. after the touchdown. Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Mon looks to throw on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Corral looking to throw it. Dancing to his left. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
4th down, Corral looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Under pressure is Mon, and he'll go down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mon eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Running for it, here's Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mond. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Mond. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 158 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Panthers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.